Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome. But surely, trying to get back, mix a little bit of the old with the new, right? And do things how we used to do. And so, one, it's good to see all of you. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that life is treating you good and presenting you all the blessings that you truly deserve. Let me switch it back. I'm gonna switch back to the other chat because I don't think I like this one. And for whatever reason, nobody really chats on the Instagram anyway. So until we actually make that a thing, and I may have to do that like separate. I may have to make that like its own little deal, if you know what I'm saying. So give me just a second. Let me fix that, and then blippity blippity blippity. But it ain't come on, man. I was just logged into this shit. Well, let's see what we got joining us this evening. I see the wise man in the building. I see the bell has rung, Miss Bell in the building. I sweet. I see the original pistachio gangster in the building. Sweet Berry, how are you doing this evening? Always good to see. Not always. Usually good to see you. Sometimes it is terrible to see you, but for the most part, I have no complaints. So I hope that all is well with you. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, let me fix that. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. Um, Dude, let me pop that back up, get it back right. Okay. Let's see. All right. So anyway, there's bots in here. I don't even know who half these bots are. I'm gonna be honest. Um, and y'all are talking about the pistachios. Look, don't trust the pistachios, right? We ain't all the way back yet. I said that the pistachio thing was gonna be next week. I don't even think that setting is correct as far as the pistachios. Benno, what's the motherfucking deal? Always good to see you. I don't know if those pistachio accounts are correct, right? Because what I did was I had to go back and pull up a lot of old settings from some old streams, or I had to get on the old setup and get some old stuff. So they may be right. They There may be pistachios, and the accounts may actually be counting them up. But if they're not, right? If they're not, I don't want y'all getting mad at me. Honcho, you said there's going to be some pistachios. I did not promise. I promised pistachios next week. Okay, so if you don't get genuine pistachio accounts for tonight, I can't help you with that. But tonight we're going to talk about something I want to call I'm calling it the black man's burden, but it's not just about. Well, it's pretty loud in here. It's not just about black men this evening. Okay, it's not. It's not totally about black men this evening. But there's a lot of conversations that we do have, a lot of conversations that we partake in, and especially what they like to call the red pill community, or maybe there's a dark red pill community, that there's issues with certain members of our demographic, or the female portion, that a lot of black men feel like nobody else has to deal with. And so that had me thinking, is that just a black male issue? Is it primarily a black male issue? Are there other issues that black men, maybe black women, or that groups specifically face in their own right? So it's more of a issues that particular races may face that other groups don't face. Is this a thing? Is it only blacks that have these issues? So Jabari, what's the motherfucking deal? Mayo, no mustard. All right. So, and it had me thinking, right? So I look at a lot of stuff and I look at the culture, and let's be honest, our culture, depending on who you ask, well, I've said for a long time, I don't think black folks really have a culture. It's a very commercialized culture, because it's funny that everything that niggas do, it becomes commercialized. Somebody else, some other group capitalizes off of it, and niggas get mad because they didn't capitalize off it. Whose fault is that? Hey, I don't know, right? So that's what I said, is this a black man's burden? Then we think about, like, there's some numbers, and skibbity wop, that's what I forgot to do. Let me see if I can pull that up. There's some numbers I wanted to share with you guys on a particular thing, right? And I wanted to have a conversation about it, because we talk about racial growth, we talk about procreation, we talk about various cultures, and it's not about racism, but it's just certain things. Certain groups have certain benefits, some have certain downfalls, right? So let me find this because I wanted to share this. Actually, I think I might have saved it in my little content thing. What the fuck is that? Because there's issues, like I said, that we deal with that I don't believe that other groups do. Where's the save thing? Where's my save shit? Oh, look, y'all know I'm damn near past unk status. I can't even work the goddamn dilly madally. I think it's right here. Did I save it in here? Yes, I did. All right, cool. Let me do something real quick. But it was a statistic about single mothers, right? And we talk about this, and we talk about how this is, more and more groups are having more and more single mothers. But it's always been, how far ahead, the black population in America is compared to other groups. What kind of impact does that have? Because we start to look at, the lack of fatherlessness in homes. We start to look at the impact that it has on the youth, their behavior, and it's generally one side or the other of the spectrum. And then who is really to blame for it, right? And is there really blame to go around? Is it something that just is? Does it just happen? And if it just happened, how is it happening so much more rapidly in certain communities compared to others? Now, somebody came in, man, I want to say it was Mr. Anderson, the other day, and he made a great point, right? A great point. And he talked about how when it comes to women, even though some of us may feel that this particular group or our particular black women are in dire straits, when it comes to women and the culture of women in the Western world, black women tend to lead the charge, right? Whatever black women do in this school, other women follow behind, right? So one, why is that? Why is that even the case? Like, why is that? Did I put the right thing? Why is that the situation? What is going on that women who are generally in a worse position, is it because black women have a sense of pride and, women have that sense of pride, and we can talk about women's lib, we can talk about all that other bullshit, that makes other women feel inspired by black women? But yet, even when you see that these other women are inspired by black women, you never hear certain phrases, right? I've never seen an Indian woman say, I'm a strong Indian woman. That's probably a little bit racist, right? I am the strongest curry cooker in India. You never see anything like that, right? My grandmother taught me fire curry recipe. I pass it down through generation. But you never hear that. You never hear white women say, I'm a strong white woman. Because one, especially the liberal ones, the wokeness, they're very timid. But it would come across as racist. It would come across as, odd. A lot of people that we'd like to consider our counterparts, the Hispanics, you never hear them say, Texas Apache, what's the motherfucking deal? You never hear them say, I'm a strong Hispanic woman, right? You don't. But I believe, and y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me, because I call it like I see it. I really have no bias towards any particular anything. I observe and I say things like I see things. If it came down to strongest independent women, I think Hispanic women are the strongest and the most independent when it comes to certain things, right? And I don't think they don't even push the independence. Hispanic women generally like families. Some of the younger ones a little out of there, but for the most part, because I talk about something, I say you never see women on the back of the trash trucks. You never see women doing the main. That is a lie. I see so many, and this is not being funny. This is not making a joke. This is not for the sake of being humorous. I've seen so many Hispanic women either, and recently, that's what I'm wondering, like recently, like doing construction and not just like fire watches or hole watches or sign holders, like actually getting out there working. I've seen so many of them doing landscape, and I mean in groups of them, right? Like actually working. I've seen the other day there was some construction going on the side of the road. I saw a woman on the what's the thingamajigger? I can't even think, not the forklift. Can't even think of the word right now, but the the little arm, that thing. So I gotta, let's see if I'm losing it. I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately. So, and that's admirable, right? That's very admirable, because certain other groups of certain women, I've never seen the back of it. I like my hose in the back too. Hey, is that a back hose? Is it a back shot hose? Anyway, hey yo. So my whole thing is just that I commend it. I'm not hating. You just don't see other groups of women getting out there like that, right? You don't. Even when you see them selling roses on the side of the road, selling fruit on the side of the road, like most women are not engaging in laborious activity unless there is air conditioning involved. If you disagree, feel free to disagree, but I would say the overwhelming majority, not even 99%, if not more than that, of women do not work in positions unless there is air conditioning involved, right? And we can argue that, we can debate that when the phone lines come up. If y'all don't like what I'm saying, well, I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. I didn't call it. I'm just calling it like I see it. Let me get this thing real quick. And so I think that those type of things, especially when we're talking about, various communities, various impact and why certain people respond the way they are, why people do the things that they do, and how it has impacts on cultures, right? Let me pull this up. Bingity bing. And why it can be problematic, why it can be beneficial, right? So, okay. So, kind of get into it. So anyway, we're talking about the black man's burden, right? And I'm saying this starting out because I look at it like, I was talking to my partner earlier, right? And I was just saying, as far as black folks, even here on the internet, I think that we're in last place because we're still having the most basic conversations of any group that's within their own communities. We're still having the basic ass relationship. Do black men and women even like each other? Like, this is elementary. This is pass the note, circle yes or no, send it back. I don't think they do that anymore because everybody has like cell phones. Right? Good. The pistachios ain't working. They shouldn't be working. See, look at you. That's what you get for being greedy. I know you was in here only for the pistachios. I should have known. I know that thing is, I think that's just the message that's popping up. It's not fully, like I said, I didn't have it set up and I had it on earlier and I didn't think I set anything up. I think I just left it on and forgot about it. So none of the games, none of the pistachios, none of that shit should be working. But we're still having the most basic conversations, right? And it's kind of concerning. It's kind of frustrating, especially in the day and time in which we live, right? With so much more going on around the world, with so many more problems happening all around us, it is what it is. So the graphic I wanted to pull up to you, and let me make sure I got this correct. Let me pull that up. And it's concerning. And it's concerning across the board. But then you have to look at it, and we're talking percentage-wise, and you got to think about the size of each of these groups in America and how much of an impact it has on the cultures of America. Wow. Okay. So this is a graphic. I didn't make the graphic. I'll say, oh, you made it up as white man stats. I didn't make the graphic, right? It came across my timeline. And I ain't turned, you turned off the damn pistachio, but said most of the 7.3 single mothers in the U.S. are in their 30s and 40s and lack a college degree. Okay. So this kind of counteracts a message that gets spread around, right? Because we hear this argument often about a particular group being the most educated and the fastest growing, this, and this, all that other stuff. Let me fix it. I want to keep it at the top. And this statistic, this chart doesn't coincide with that message, right? And again, with us being the smallest group, right? And we can talk about why that is, but we're not going to do that. But with us having the highest percentage of our group being single mothers compared to every other group, right? So you have more people and less of a percent of those groups dealing with this issue. This is why I say, is this the black man's burden, right? Because somebody has to be birthing these children. Somebody has to be, according to women, black women, fertilizing these kids because they say that men don't provide seed. They just fertilize. Yet you never see these women. What does it have, the sexual pregnancy situation? Our role in every part of black culture is getting more and more diminished by black women online. So, J-Mail, what's the motherfucking deal? So, looking at this is scary, right? Almost half of black mothers are single mothers. Is that not a shocking statistic? Right? And then I'm wondering, because people can say, different things, whatever the credentials that they consider. Being single, which means you have a significant number of women that get out there trying to raise children with no real formal education, no completed formal education, and not only having to do that, having to work and having to raise kids at the same time. But yet, somehow these same women, again, most educated, whatever else they say, you see these women in the club more than any fucking body else. You see these women on the internet. I believe that black women influence the wave of the internet. They influence the vibe, if you will. And I can tell you why I feel that way. Right? Because the internet is where all the good, juicy drama is, right? Just think about it. We, again, like I said earlier, we're still having the simplest conversations. We're having the lowest level conversations that have been going on for decades at this point. Do we even like each other? So, if you're a black man, right, because the statistics, I believe it, what is it, 53? I think 53 or 58% of black men don't even have kids, right? And so we're not talking about married, we're talking about women. Almost half of the mothers are unwed. And so, that's not counting women who are married and off the market. As a man, you're faced with a bit of a dilemma, right? Because there are very few. That's a shocking the numbers considering that 2/3 of main shit. You can't say that. I'm curious, has anyone in here ever heard of someone saying, even in casual conversation, probably, why do you fucking eat no strength? I'm fucking hungry. Of a deadbeat mom. And I know the alliteration makes deadbeat dad sound really good. It's a deadbeat dad. All the D's. We all like double D's, men and women. But my thing is that, I'm gonna cut off the gram. Ain't nobody watching on the gram. My thing is just that, why is it so easy to say that men are deadbeats, the men aren't this, that, and the third, when it's the majority of women, in a particular groups especially, that are creating and carrying the burdens? My thing, and the thing is, though, they exist. We all know that they exist. That's the crazy part. We know that they all exist. We know that they're all real. Come on. We all know, like I was talking about who is it, that chick who's like all over TikTok, the Hispanic chick, Ashley Trevino. Prime example of a deadbeat mom, right? I've seen and I've known plenty of women like her, right? But when you have conversations about them, or you see them on the internet, they're bragging about how good of a mom they are, how good of a thing they are. It's all an illusion. What's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you. But we don't spread that same narrative. We don't spread that same rhetoric when it comes to mothers. And I feel like we know the statistics of, criminals coming from single mother homes. We know, I'm already eating orange chicken. Actual orange, pieces of orange in this motherfucker. It's kind of tasty, but it's kind of throwing it off because I think I've been to an orange peel. But, we know the statistics. We know the outcomes of this. Fathers are necessary, but fathers are always the ones that are quick to get dismissed. Fathers are always the one whose input, impact, opinions are always thrown under the bus. Like yesterday, Miss Bell was just throwing fathers all under the bus. Working man, working 80 hours a week. He's not doing enough for his children. Miss Bell said it, y'all. She said it. Y'all heard it. If y'all weren't here yesterday, y'all heard her say it. She said, men ain't shit. I don't care how many hours he works. He needs to come home. He needs to wash dishes. And he needs to let his wife go to the club and twerk on strange men. Miss Bell said, if y'all missed it, you would have been shocked. I still got to give Miss Bell a little bit of post-birthday razzling. But, you know, why is that? And so when we're looking across the board, I look at it from a black perspective, and I don't think it's just, I think that this issue is an issue very prone to the black community because of the perception of stuff. Like, think about right now, like rap music. I think rap music is the worst thing that ever happened to black folks. And I listen to it. Now, I'm dwindling down the amount that I listen to, and I'm dwindling down the type of music that I listen to because it's just wild, right? But think about it. If, as a black person or people who know black people, of all the black people you know, how many of them at one point in time, myself included, had aspirations of being a rapper? Right? Everybody. And even those who had no niggas who couldn't get out of grade school, couldn't get out of junior high, had a third grade reading level, felt like they had something to say, that they were poetic and they were dropping bars, like felt like that their opinions matter. And then now you see what happens. You got the mumble rap, you got the drill rap, the trap rap, whatever you want to call it. Because we allow everybody to have aspirations. In the black community, things that we'll promote before going to college and getting a degree in a beneficial trade, right? We'll encourage a motherfucker to rap. We'll encourage a motherfucker to play sports. Two of the lowest percentage outcomes of success, right? Two of the lowest percentage outcomes of success. We'll encourage those behaviors. We'll encourage, or we'll have a coming home celebration for a motherfucking Devontae. What's the motherfucking deal? We'll have a coming home celebration. Sticky Northside. Well. What's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you. But we'll have a coming home celebration for a nigga from prison before we'll have a graduation celebration for a nigga from high school to college, right? Even on the most basic levels. You saw, I told y'all about the one. I told y'all about the dude. Excuse me. I'm all in the middle of the thing. I'm all off the camera. I'm trying to eat and shit. But I told y'all about the dude. Y'all seen the one. I think he had something to do with Gilly's kid or not Gilly. Yeah, Gilly's kid who got killed. Basketball star, and the odds were in his fucking favor and everything. He was a rapper. He was a local basketball star, and he was valedictorian of his school. But like Rob Meyer says, shit, if half the motherfuckers in your school can't read, how hard is it to be valedictorian, right? So there's that. That's why Delta was valedictorian at his school. Y'all may not have known that. Right. And it's a sad state of affairs. So these are burdens, and when I say black, when I'm speaking about blacks as a whole, I'm just wanted to use black man's burden because I thought about that movie, White Man's Burden, where they flip the roles. If any of y'all seen that, it's an old movie. It's a very old movie. I want to say it was, I don't even remember the shit. I think John Travolta was in it. But anyway. What is it? What did he say? Oh, fucking Lupe said it. It's funny. I was talking to Josh earlier about Lupe. What did he say? Damn, he said he had a bar and it was amazing. But he's basically he said something. The way he put it, it was like dead rapper and basically life insurance policy. But then the end of the bar was something like Spotify. But he fucking killed it. But basically, that's the life insurance policy. Like rappers are more valuable, significantly more valuable dead than they are alive. Think about it. It was so much like I have to let me go check the dissertation I wrote on it. But think about it, like it was in like 2 bars. He killed like, and it was just like I had to listen to that shit about 15 times. Wow, but he basically saying that a dead rapper is a life insurance policy to any of these groups, any of these companies. Why are niggas still chasing deals? Like, you got the internet, and if you see niggas on the internet. I mean, to me, the internet is just about consistency. You see motherfuckers putting shit out on the internet, and it's some of the worst shit you've ever seen, and having 1 million fucking followers, right? 1 million fucking followers. And you know what's interesting? That makes me think about something. Because wasn't Victory Lap, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that his first like label album? Because everything else was independent, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Because yeah, it's an insurance policy. It's a life insurance policy. And who's eating off that? Not his family. And I'm not talking about Nip. I'm just talking about rappers, period. Well, these little niggas get their ass popped. Well, niggas never own their masters. Niggas get mad that it's called masters now. Niggas mad at the damn masters of golf. Niggas don't even play golf like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas mad at master bedrooms. Niggas mad at the fucking owners are called owners in sports now. These are the insignificant problems that we have in the black community, right? But for whatever reason, they're prevalent. Like, we're worried about such trivial things. That's why we'll stay far behind. But I pose this question because I'm like, what other problems are, and these are not race specific in totality, right? Because there's always going to be carryover here and there, like the single mother thing. But the fact that the black and Hispanic population is pretty much the closest out of all of these, that the black single mother probably is almost double the Hispanic. That's crazy, right? So that's a very prevalent black problem. But I'm getting back to why I said rap and why rap is terrible and why rap is doing this because, and along with other various forms of media and entertainment. But think about it. Who leads rap right now? Right? Who are the most popular rappers right now? Just drop some names in the chat. Why y'all eat some of this orange chicken? Some of this wonton soup, baby. Who are the biggest rappers out right now? Name your, like, it ain't got to be your 5 favorite. Just name the 5 most popular rappers you think are out right now. I want to see if there's some crossover, some carryover, and if we can see if we can figure a couple of things out. Because I'm going to see if y'all are thinking like I'm thinking. Dylan. That nigga Dylan was mad, boy. He was mad at Dave Chappelle for this shit. He blamed Dave Chappelle for his inability to get on after that. No, nigga, you just couldn't rap, nigga. Like, that had nothing to do with Dave. That had nothing to do with Dave. Like, that was you, my boy. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm trying to catch it in between the fucking little orange drip shit. Right? Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. One, the old music as a whole is way better. We was talking about this shit late last night. Shout out to Big B. It's like now it's hard to listen to this new shit. I've been going down the old rabbit hole. Like I went and made me a fucking classic rock playlist for my Spotify, right? And then I started realizing how old the fuck I am. Like I started realizing how old I fucking am. When I started getting to, and it's not all like classic rock. It's like a mix. It's like some classic rock, a little alternative, shit like that, all kind of mixed up. When I got to, this is the story of a girl who drowned a river and drowned the whole world. I'm like, oh shit, this is considered classic now. I'm fucking old as shit. I started getting the fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit and Black Hole Sun, shit like that. I'm like, man, this is the shit that I listened to when I was young, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking old as shit. Oh, I'm more diverse than y'all think. I can't let y'all know everything. But yeah, because I used to think classic, I'm thinking Petty, I'm thinking Zeppelin, I'm thinking Skinner, you know what I'm saying, Allman Brothers, shit like that, The Doors, shit like that, right? Chicago, shit like that. Foreigner, shit like that. Fucking, and I'm going through my list and I'm and I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait. Oh man, look, hey, I'm trying to tell you. Ken, what's the motherfucking deal? Pimpin' Ken. But like, I started listening to that shit, I'm like, bro, I'm old as shit. I should pull up a damn list because there's so much shit I was on there. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Because I'm just, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, It's some crazy shit. But anyway, so I'm going down and I realize how old I am. But anyway, why don't, and a lot of these artists are bigger artists than a lot of these, the guys that we got, right? And of course, can't forget Floyd. I'm not talking about Mayweather. I'm talking about Pink. McVice, what's the motherfucking deal? But yeah, like, I'm going down this playlist and we're talking about how shit, like, that's what I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? Give me some old, give me some classic, give me some of that classic R&B. And R&B died in like, I feel sorry for the young generation. R&B died 2005, 2010, somewhere in between there. George Michael? I knew you seemed like a George Michael fan, Delta. I threw a little Slipknot in there. I had a little Metallica in there, some other little shit like that. A little bit of Rob Zombie. System of a Down, shit like that. I used to fuck with System of a Down, super tough. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all this shit it's old now. And the music ain't the same. Like I don't know what's going on in the rock culture. I don't know what's going on in, I don't even know if metal is what it used to be. Like it seems like motherfuckers so soft now. I don't even know if metal is still what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Dre, what's the motherfucking deal? It's like there's a huge culture shift. You know what I'm saying? Like one, why? Let's talk about R&B for a second. And I know, y'all know this is the den. Of course, there's a topic that we have, and then I'm going to go off topic because it's a conversation. This is a conversation amongst friends. The sooner y'all learn that fucking, y'all know, it's all OGs at this point in the month. Ain't nobody doing it then right now. So y'all already know how this works. We'll start having a conversation and we're going to go way, way, way off track, right? But let me make the point I was going to make real quick about rap. It's all women who run rap right now. It's all women. It's the Megs, the Gorilla. Look, I tried to root for Glorilla. I tried to hope that bitch is now making the trashiest. And she is the most, like I say, bitches with makeup and all that shit. Now, Glorilla's a broad that needs makeup. She's one of them that needs it. She's one of those that, unfortunately, like I said the other day, she fucking fell out the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Glorilla needs makeup and makeup on top of makeup. Like she should never come out in public undone ever because she looks like Smeagol. Smeagol is his fucking. I was trying to remember. That's what I was talking in the fucking when we was in the disco. I was trying to remember like who's the fucking little Lord Smeagol. She looks like fucking Smeagol, right? Yeah. Oh, well, that's what I'm talking about with single mothers though, right? Because who's running rap music? Women, go fuck a lot. Go have a hot girl summer. Go fuck 32 niggas you don't know and then don't know who the baby daddy is and then go back and call them up and shit. Oh, Maury ain't even alive. Is Maury still alive? Put them all on the Maury show, right? Fucking Glorilla looks like Smeagol. Like, have y'all ever seen this bitch with no make? She did some of those. She looks like if Smeagol and Shamar fucked and then had a special needs baby. That's what the fuck she be looking like with no makeup. See, it's terrible. It's terrible, right? And I really tried to be a little fan because she has some catchy little songs coming out, but now she's at the point where she's really feeling herself. And I'm pretty sure somebody writing this shit for her and whatever else. It's terrible, bro. Like it's motherfuckers. Like that's what I'm saying. Like now the whole idea that you can be a bad bitch just because you put on fucking makeup. It's terrible. It's hideous. And I was supposed to find that video of the chick who told that other chick she was like a 9 or a 10 when she was really a catfish. She told her, oh, she's like a 8 in this picture and a 9 in person. And obviously the catfish picture looked better. The bitch had like some big fucking who's that motherfucker? It was like a foreign motherfucker that used to have them big ass eyebrows. The chef from the Muppets. She had them big Muppet ass eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Like it was terrible. It was terrible shit. You know what I'm saying? No, but hear me out. Hear me out. But all her biggest hits are like little remixes of something like, so it's catchy because of the nostalgia in it. Like if she'd have done that other shit off of Wipe Me Down shit on something else, it wouldn't have went as hard as it did. Like the reason why you fucking with it is because of the Wipe Me Down. Like everybody like this, like, bro, hear me out. Hear me out. And don't even think of Glorilla because I don't think about Glorilla makes my wee-wee soft. If you were in the club late night, right, it's slim pickings. Last call, they about to cut the lights on. You done pull something, slid out the club. Fuck it. I'm having a drought night, but I'm finna bust something up. She's a paper bagger. Take it to the room. You do what you do. And you start hearing, like, bro, what would you do? Because I feel like that's the noise that she's making when she's getting literal back. She ain't got no ass. She ain't. Po glow. Po glow. Oh no. She's literally taking back shots. Like, I feel like that's the noise that she made. And that shit, I wouldn't be able to finish. It would be the worst experience I probably would have ever had. I'm a terrible misogynist. I'm actually a great misogynist. I'm probably a terrible person. But like it would be so like literally she'd be like it'd be just a bunch of like people going, what the fuck is going on in this motherfucker? It's terrible. But anyway, if it wasn't for the fact that there was that nostalgia of the Wipe Me Down, that song when it did the numbers it did. And like again, like all the little shit she does, it's catchiness. It's nothing that she said that you just be like, that's so original that she just got bought. Like, let her cook. That's internet slang, right? That's fucking. That's internet slang. Let her cook. It's a cool little. Let her cook. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to hate on. I'm just saying. But anyway, getting back to I got so much shit to talk about. But women run rap, right? And think about it. Like I said, it's the Stallion, the Cardi B's, the Glorillas, the chick that nobody ever heard of, but all of a sudden she won a Grammy and she's like on the magazine covers and shit. The Doechii bitch, right? Who's checking for Doechii? Like, I didn't know she existed until like a week and a half ago, and just everybody was talking about Doechii. Like, man, fuck a Doechii. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm too old for this nonsense. And then she out there getting all these interviews saying the dumbest shit. Well, what's a red flag that he's a straight man? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But this is what this, and like, women don't listen to celebrities and value their opinion before they'll value the opinion of a man who gives a damn about them, right? And so these motherfuckers just say shit. They just say things. And then women take it and run with it. Women run the internet. Black women run the internet for the most part, right? Because even think about it. The slang, the, what? Big Vice, what you know about that? Man, look. Ooh, deuce out the roof. What you know about that, man? What you know about that Wall's Nest, man? Little head. What was it? What is it? Little head, the 4-3 giant? But man, look. This is a kick though. But man, look, okay, McVice is gonna call him Mac official. But again, like right now, women run the rap game, the mainstream rap game. And what are they talking about? They're all talking about the same shit. Go get fucked over, go have a bunch of sex, go catch a bunch of bodies. Don't start that, Kenneth. Don't you do it. Right? Go catch a bunch of bodies, go beat some hoes. And then the funny thing about it is, these bitches telling all these bitches to do this shit because bitches are very susceptible to what other people say, right? And what they do. But then the bitches don't be doing that shit. Now, I believe Meg is. We know Meg is. That shit came out in the courtship. We know Meg out there hoeing it up. But fucking Glorilla, I don't even think Glorilla like men. Glorilla with she be with a bunch of big back bitches every time you see this motherfucker. Like she be with a bunch of fucking carpet munchers every time you see that bitch. Like them hoes definitely get drunk and eat cat all night. Like shout out to Mr. Anderson. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Doja Cat. Who's the other one? The little Raggedy Ann looking bitch who then she got slim. She ain't worked the fuck because all she would do is show her ass and she couldn't even really. She had like a nice little body on her, but she really wasn't all that talented. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Beyonce with that, and that's the key point. Women will follow the nonsense, right? Better put a ring on it. No, no. But then again, the behavior. If I ain't married, then I'm still single. Like the logic that our women will stretch out to justify their actions and behavior, right? And I didn't get to me, like I said, I didn't want to get in here to get all on the rap. I was saying something about the old school music and how it changed up, and then we're going to talk about other cultures who deal with, I won't say isolated problems, but problems that are within their own thing. But black women influence other women. Like I said, they throw them at the front line, let the motherfuckers get wiped out, and then they take the slang, and it's like think about it. The gays, because the gays are the second most prevalent group on the internet, right? The gays have internet power. The gays, they act just like the black women. Whenever you see, who trying to go to Pound Town? Are you trying to go to Pound Town, Miss Bell? Holly, yes. How are you doing this evening, ma'am? Always good to see you. Miss Bell trying to go to Pound Town. Yeah, she had a birthday, now she's trying to go to Pound Town. I knew it. I knew you was going to act up. 56 is making you misbehave. But they lead that culture. Just think about it, like, it's the, and hear me out. Like I've come to realize I don't have beef with the LGBTs. No, I don't have beef with the LGBs. It's when you start adding them other letters after that, that's where the problem lies. Because the first shit is sexual shit for the most part. The shit after that is the mental shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of honestly, well, it's old school gays and new school gays, right? Old school gays do not buy into this new bullshit, this new flippy floppy shit. Even like the old punks who used to dress like fucking broads and shit like that. They don't buy into this shit, right? They know what they are what they are, and they still have an ideology separate from their sexuality, right? The OG gays, exactly, the OG gays. Prior to me moving where I used to stay, when the last time I was streaming, next door, actually my landlords. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. Like if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. Two of the cool, they were cool as shit, right? It wasn't ever no overly overt stuff. They were just always together. Them motherfuckers was hard working. Them motherfuckers was always working on the house. They was putting something up, working on the truck, drove big dog truck, like just like that. They were just old school gay, but they hard working dudes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like their sexuality didn't outshine who they were as a person, right? It wasn't no weird shit. It wasn't no ever trying to, it was never no lines crossed, no disrespect. Like two of the coolest, like just on the level of cool ass people, cool ass white dudes. Like if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. I'm not sure about the Property Brothers. I never, I don't know if that's a joke or a real thing, right? Yeah, that's they're pushing the sexuality before everything, right? But the LGBs, right? I went way off the rail. But like I said, the old school, they don't do all that. They don't do all that behavior. Like they respect the boundaries. They're not trying to cross over those fucking boundaries. Like the new ones try to force that shit on you, and then if you say something or you fuck around and chin check a motherfucker, you're the bad guy, right? You fuck around and you're the bad guy, right? And again, I don't care what nobody does. It's not like, it's none of my business what you're doing in your bedroom. Why are you trying to force that shit out into the street? Like that's my whole thing. Like that's the way I look at shit. Like I don't give a fuck. Like respect me. Don't put that shit out there. I don't even like doing PDA and all in public and shit. I think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? But so much less all that other shit. Going back to what I was saying earlier, reactivating my ADHD. Why did R&B die? What happened? Like, why did R&B die? Did niggas just stop giving a fuck? Niggas used to sing their soul out to these hoes. Like, niggas used to pour out their love. Lenny Williams did it die with Luther, right? And who stopped making the real who stopped making the real R&B first? Like, did men stop making R&B, or did women stop making? Because there's no R&B anymore, right? There's no real love music anymore. There's fucking music, and that's not R&B to me. And I agree, right? Because bitches be out there, well, niggas, because y'all hoes ain't shit. And the hoes that are shit are outnumbered by the hoes that ain't shit. And y'all afraid to say something to the hoes that ain't shit because y'all don't want to be called a pick-me. Other women that I'm not even interested in won't like me, and the sisterhood will not support me in my shenanigans. Like, who gives a fuck? If you're not trying to date other chicks, then why the fuck do you give a fuck what they worried about, if they like you or not, right? And you out there looking for a man, that's the problem. If you're looking for a man and you want a man, why are you entertaining what women are saying? Like, I don't want to be called a pick-me. Well, then you won't get picked. That's just how it's going to rock. That's how it's going to go down. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. It makes no sense to me that women care more about other women's opinion, right? And again, we know that single women keep women single. And I hate that for them. Okay, so that's my little bash on that. I forgot what I was talking about earlier. Someone could be taking notes. See, this is what happens when I do more eating than fucking note taking. So y'all, I give y'all a variety, right? I give y'all mukbang. I give y'all angry man rants. And then we call in, we talk about all that shit. But, yeah. I'm trying to eat this fucking wonton. I'm not going to eat this on stream. On camera, it looks disgusting. But, yeah, I mean, the music has changed. Like, all across the board. And like Lou said, like, yeah, the pop blend is like, it took a little bit of everything. They look a little bit of each genre. Kind of blended it together. And here we go. Got a bunch of Old Town Road shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stop this part. So, here we are. Nobody's really making good music. Everything's kind of synthetic. The food's synthetic, the music's synthetic. And I believe, too, and again, we'll do a quick poll. 0 for no, 1 for yes. I believe that just like everything else that's synthetic music has an input because we're vibrational. You know what I'm saying? Sound does resonate. Sound can heal. We don't want to get into that. People don't want to really get into that conversation because it's not authorized by the AMA. But sound can heal you, right? But we don't look into that deep enough. Well, you see me eating the wonton then. You know what I mean? And so it's wild because like I said, I don't know if it's showing the other one or the whatchamacallit. I don't know if it's showing. Is it showing vertical or is it showing horizontal? Because I know the other day it was doing some horizontal shit and it might be fucking it up. Y'all let me know, because I think what happens is this bitch will start playing the other way first, and then it don't show like it's right. Because I was trying to do the gram first, and I don't know if it's showing on this way or whatever. Anyway, so it said T-Pain seen his yeah, and that's the crazy thing, right? That's the crazy thing, because T-Pain can really fucking sing. He utilized the shit for his leverage, but T-Pain can really fucking. I ain't get a bottle. Let me get a bottle of water. He can really fucking sing. That's the crazy part about it. Like T-Pain is very fucking talented, and it took the most niggerish of all niggas I know, Trill, to point that out to me. Like, y'all realize, like, T-Pain either had or was a part of a significant amount of hits in the early 2000s, like the mid to the, like, what I would say, when he really started jumping. I mean, he was a bunch of number ones. He had a bunch of hit, like, T-Pain was the charts, and it didn't matter, right? So, and he's like just a naturally cool kind of funny guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't try to play himself up as this, that, or the third. He don't try to overdo it. He's just himself. So he's an artist. Even though I'm like not a big T-Pain the musician fan, I have to admit and acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying? You say he put some coal in the Lil Wayne train. Yeah, that's true. But it's like, I respect the effort. I respect the work. But again, like I say, but I was talking about synthetic sound. Yeah, synthetic music. The synthetic instruments. You know, all that boom, boom, bap. Like, do you feel like that has an impact on the mentality? Because think about it, back in the day, when people were playing real instruments, when people were playing, you know, They were really singing. They didn't need the auto tune. They didn't need all this backup stuff. People were way more chill. The music just made it had a feeling. It had an impact. Like it resonated with you. You know what I mean? And it was just completely different. It had a different feel to it. Now there's really no feeling to the music. It's all anger. It's all hibbity hoppity hoo. That Jungle Bunny music. And it doesn't. It makes everybody fucking angry. Everybody's mad. Everybody's angry. Everybody's, it's fucked up. They're angry or they're horny and angry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we are right now, and it's crazy, right? Oh yeah, sophisticated. We've been rocking for the last. Well, I don't think I did. Did I do one Sunday? I don't think I did Sunday. I think I might have did Saturday, but I didn't do Sunday. So we've been going. We've been rocking about a week. Yeah, we back at it. Now let me let y'all know ahead of time. I'm trying to decide between. It'll probably be Saturdays that I chill. There's gonna be 1 to 2 days a week. I'm not sure yet. Starting off with one, I want to get the momentum back going. So it'll probably be Saturdays that I chill. Because eventually, once we start getting back to a consistent, I have a number in my head, and once we start reaching that number consistently with the streams, I'm gonna bring back Sunday Night Confessions. We'll get back to I got eye boogers. Sunday Night Confession. We'll get back to the Talking Dirty After Dark on Fridays. Getting back to kind of the theme things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, say don't make Saturday. We need that for a little night show. Like I said, I'm gonna see. Like I said, I'm gonna figure it out because like I say, I need just one day to kind of recalibrate, get everything together, and get it rocking. So we'll figure out which one it is. The thing about it though is that the music is so much. I had my do-rag on the whole time. I ain't finna take it off now. I'm had that whole fucking mark on my fucking head. Yeah, but look at this nigger Honcho. That's true. Horny and angry. That's how you get them charges. Kodak can spit though. That's what I hate about it. And what happens? Like drugs happen. Because Kodak can spit. Kodak used to really be like, he didn't even have the style that he has now, right? Like, and even the little style he got now, he can rap a little bit. But like, he used to be on some kind of conscious shit. But I think the more bodies you rack up, you gotta understand something. People gotta understand, when I'm talking about bodies, there's different bodies. We're talking about physical fun, happy time bodies, and we're talking about they don't breed no more bodies, right? And I think the more bodies you catch, it takes just a little bit more of your soul away, right? It takes a little bit more of your soul. I'm trying to tell you, Kodak can rap. That fucking, what was it? Painting Pictures wasn't a bad album, but he had a couple little songs like, you saying that, but I'm thinking, Kodak, Miss Grace up in there? Shout out to Miss Grace, the lovely Miss Grace. Always good to see you. Heidi's here, nobody cares. Sophisticated Ignorance, what's the motherfucking deal? But I'm talking about Kodak, though. Kodak can rap. But then some of them drugs, them things get you, and it is what it is. The paranoia sets in. You can be an apex predator, but then you're gonna have a level of other issues. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And I feel bad for him because he be out there down bad. Like I hate that for him. I guess I don't really care. I honestly don't care about the celebrities, but he had a little talent. But again, like the music, man, it doesn't resonate anymore, right? It doesn't. Is that the reason? Is it because we're getting more ratchet music? And I had a point I was making the other day. We'll just kind of combine this in. And I'm talking about Black Man's Burden. We're talking about racial issues. I said we're going to talk about other races and the things that they got. But I think another prime black issue that we need to discuss. We talked about it briefly the other day when TD was in here. Tubi, right? Because niggas used to love, like, there's certain arguments niggas can't even make anymore. Right? We talked about how niggas used to love saying that we can't make it in Hollywood because they only want to give us these roles and make us play this fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, I ain't got the thing set up, do I? Hell no. Oh, I do. What fucking, shit. I don't even know what deal I gotta have it on. Let me see. Let me push some buttons here real quick. I think it's maybe. Nope, that ain't it. I think y'all can kind of hear it, but it's not. It's not playing through the thing. Like I gotta set up the. I gotta set up the. Look at that. That's the music. Let me see. That's Spotify. I don't want to do that. Let me tinker with this thing a little bit. There we go. Anyway, see. Here's the thing. I wouldn't have noticed if it wasn't for Heidi messing everything up. So I just pushed a bunch of wrong buttons. Heidi tries to hide stuff, but she exposes herself. So I saw it. I wouldn't have saw it. I wouldn't have noticed anything. I would because I really wasn't trying not to pay attention to the chat while I was tinkering with the thing. So thank you, Heidi. I appreciate you for letting me know that the sound was off. So all I was saying though is just that I was tinkering with the thing because I was trying to get the sound. Nasty bitch. Oh, okay. I guess it works that way. That's just coming through the whatchamacallit. Hold nasty bitch. All right, excellent. All right. That should be a little bit better. When I was just loud on my fucking thing. Oh, like I said, I still got to figure out how to tinker this thing a little bit, but nasty bitch. That's crazy. One of them is playing, the other one won't play. Let me see. Nasty bitch.
You are a hater.
Let me figure it out. I gotta figure out how to turn the sound pad up. I don't know how to. Maybe it's this.
Yeah. Nasty bitch.
That's crazy. Some of them work well, some of them don't. We'll figure that out. I wasn't intending on using those, but anyway. Um, um, so again, I'm gonna have to figure out tinkering with that whole thing. But I was saying what is it now? Like, why isn't the music any good anymore? Oh no, I'm talking about Tubi. I was talking about Tubi, and again, like I said, you can watch Tubi, and you can't blame the whites, you can't blame the shiny hats because niggas make the content that they want to see. Everybody else has a variety of options. Like I said, the one like we watched that was like the Skeleton Key, all the way to Meth Gator, and where we are now. And as far as every movie that you have, one is generally directed by a black woman, same premise, dope dealing bitch, stripper bitch, hood bitch coming up. Remember the biker bitches one? It was so terrible. But it's always drug, robbery, crime related, right? So it's no longer about we're casting people for parts or the white man's giving us these parts. This is what we want. This is what we want. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou is here. Good, always good to see the Secretary of the then, lovely Miss Sarah Lou. How are you? So it's like we can't get mad about it. Look, some of these niggas need to go back to the tiny my hots and ask for a little bit more money. Because some of these niggas, there was a Charleston White movie on Tubi. And as much as I fuck with Charleston White, that was one of the worst movies on fucking Tubi. I'm telling, like, look, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna make a Tubi movie. It's gonna it don't take nigga to make some shit for about 45 minutes. It ain't gotta be good. Cause niggas gonna watch it. I still gotta watch The Grinch That Stole Bitches. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, niggas will watch it. It doesn't good. It has to be good. The acting doesn't have to be good. It's terrible. It's terrible, right? No shit. That's terrible. They run around. But again, like I said, what caused it? What brought it to this point? Because I was saying that it went from, the Flavor of Love shit to the Zeus baddie shit. All this shit, like, everybody's fighting. And you have bitches lining up by the thousands. I seen a clip the other day. They had like one of the auditions. A midget bitch was in there fighting. Midget wasn't up higher than nobody's knees. Nigga like just pushed the bitch over. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, women are crazy. Like, so what it is? Is it? Did the ratchetness always exist? Did the reality television just allow the ratchets to be more exposed, or is this just the culture? Right? Is this just the culture? Like, what is the cause? Is it I'm acting like this because I know I can get attention? One of them bitches did that shit. One of them bitches got her shit peeled back, and her whole attitude changed. She's like, I had to take a look at myself. Like, she was ghetto as fuck on the TV. She was full blown Jasmine Crockett, and then she had to stop and look at herself. I had to really take a look at myself and realize this character that I'm portraying on television. This just isn't me. This isn't the life. She got her shit rocked, right? Like, so women are more than willing to go out and play these fucking roles and do all this shit, and they don't give a fuck about the outcome or the impact that it has on anybody else other than themselves and their well-being, right? So, all right, lovely Miss Sarah Lou. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wish she could be suburban Malcolm. Jasmine is, never mind. Malcolm XX. I couldn't think of a good female name to replace Malcolm. Moesha XX. I don't know. Rob, what's the motherfucking deal? But like I said, so what caused the trend into this ratchetness? And I know I said we're going to talk about other races and isolated racial issues, but this is what we're going to do. What time is it? Because I said I'm opening up the line. I'm trying not to talk all day. I've been ranting and raving, and I've been muting myself and all that other good shit. We're about 10, 11 in. All right. So I'm going to throw a couple of questions out here. I'm going to eat this wonton, and I want y'all to take. I'm gonna take some calls. Give me just a second because I'm not gonna eat the wonton on the screen, Don. Is and I showed y'all the baby mama statistics, right? I showed y'all the numbers. And I can bring that back for those of you who missed it. Oh, I already made that. Malcolm Triple X. Hell yeah. But why are we so willing? And I agree. Overall, society has it's degraded in every aspect. Like we talked about earlier, from the music, from the mentality. They were mad at fucking. Did y'all see they were mad at Felicia Rashad because she said women should wear clothes out in public? I fuck with Felicia Rashad. I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but I guarantee she should be like the number one down ass bitch. I don't know what or what not, but I never heard her talk down on Cosby. You know, she never puts herself out there. I think she did have one movie where it was kind of like, oh, I don't know about that one, Miss Rashad. But you never see her in a position where generally you're ashamed of her behavior. And so if women can't even offer advice to other women, like what is so bad? Like, and this is what I'm saying, like, because you live in a generation where women expect more, and primarily black women, because you don't see white women on the, you see white women on the internet talking about the icks. Black bitches be on the internet talking about this nigga need to make $100,000. He need to take care of me and my 5 kids, and he better not look at another bitch because I'm the baddest thing going. Even though I ain't got no real hair, all my edges gone. Everything else I got on is fake, and I got BBL funk, you know, and expect to be treated like a queen, right? And I got an OnlyFans, and I'm a and 32 abortions. Like, it's crazy. Actually, I haven't been on Twitter in a long time. I haven't been on Twitter in quite some time. I be in the hood. But it's yeah, exactly. Now, like everything has been wasted. Queen. When they talk queens now, I don't know if they talking about trash bitches or dancing men in dresses. Like I don't know. I have no idea. It's just it's everything's such a wash, right? Um, but I want to bring that stat back up about the 47% of single mothers. And I look at it again. You have to look at it from the perspective of a black man in America. What does this mean? Because again, most black men do not have children. The majority of black men do not have kids. Put that stat up there. You look at that. Tell me what you think about that. We're talking about issues. We're talking about the black man's burden. And we're just talking about, when I say black man's burden, we're talking about across the board. Negro problem. Now, if you're not black and you want to call in, I would like for you to share with me a problem that you believe is inherent to your culture, or a problem that your culture is going through right now, maybe at a higher rate than other cultures in this country, right? Because we have a litany of problems within the black culture, right? So, give me just a second. Let me finish this egg drop soup. And let me open up the line here. Let me make sure the fucking thing is on. Let me do just a little. Yeah, that'll work. That should work. Let me mute something real quick. I want to make sure I got it right on the right line. Give me like 13 seconds. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so we got that fixed, got that figured out. And this is what we shall do here. I'm gonna open up the line. Is there not? That's one. All right, cool. Let me see something. I've been informed of something else. I'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, because I do need to update something on that too. All right, so let's take some calls. Let's talk to y'all. Do 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 do. Let's talk about problems that we have no intention of solving ever. Oh, I had that other background up. I'm like, what the hell is that back there, Honcho? You're looking at some shenaniganery and some tomfoolery? Uh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Let's get into this conversation here. This is basically my purpose of existing on the internet, made in a picture. All right. Even the guy looks nothing like me. Okay. The number 713-338-9389. If you want to call in, share your thoughts on the Den line this evening. And I know we took some long calls yesterday. I'll try to keep it on the 10-minute shit. They don't end up like Roland Martin. I don't know. Roland Martin said something the other day that I was like, oh, what is wrong with this nigga? Or is actually right with this nigga? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do need to fix that. Okay, my bad. Okay, let me do that right now. So yeah, like I said, but again, there are so many issues that are problematic. But when you talk about them, when you speak on them, or you try to when you try to speak on them, especially like I don't think any other culture, unless you're arguing with like liberal white women about shit, and I think they love abortion, but they still don't get as many abortions as black folks, but black women do. But they just love to talk. Well, I just want to have an abortion every day. Like they that's I think the liberal white woman issue, right? That and I don't even want to say I think we got some gender swappings going on our end as well. But let's fix this fucking thing quick because I will definitely forget. I don't want no damn avatar. Damn, I have not updated this Den Show page on Instagram in quite some time. I should definitely fix that. Because what I put on there Sunday through Friday at 9, that was the whole thing. Huh. Let me see how I can update that thing. Oh, there it is. But yeah, guess that helped. A lot of spell too. But yeah, and again, is it even an issue? Like if it's something that you're a problem that you're not contributing to, is that should you really give a fuck? Like, because it was something that happened. I told you about the little Arab dude, and he was talking to Fresh and Fit. I don't like Fresh and Fit. I don't give a fuck about them. But he was trying to chastise them about saying that they didn't like black women. If that's your preference for whatever your experience, like I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this, right? Because I try to be an asshole about things, but I try to see a fair and balanced perspective. I just don't want to agree with it. I guarantee the reason why Fresh and or Fit don't like black women is because black women didn't like them first. I'm pretty sure they got clown, they got capped on, they got played. See, I'm pretty sure. What is your culture? They got mostly wiped out in World War II. But hey Heidi, it's always good to see you. I guarantee that's what started, and then the energy was reciprocated when they started noticing behaviors, when they started noticing certain trends, and they capitalized that, and they took that same energy that they felt and realized that there's lots of other men who feel the same way. A little geeky, a little nerdy. Black folks love the cool, black women especially. If you're not cool, you're not a dope boy, you're not rapping, you don't look like you just got some type of swagger like us. They don't like you, right? Like I'm telling you, it works. Like even like myself, right? I got a lot of niggerish tendencies, but it's a lot of shit that I disagree with. That in general, most black folks may condone or be, with. But I look like at first sight some nigga that's gonna be agreeing and be on some niggerish shit. So that works in my favor, right? So I get a little bit of leeway in that sense until they're like, I hate this nigga. This goddamn Uncle Tom Coon. I don't want to fuck with this nigga. So it's like, I understand, right? I get it. It's cool. It's whatever. I'm not complaining about it. You leverage it to your favor as best you can. But those niggas look geeky, right? I don't know which one is fresh and which one is fit, but they both look like some super squares, right? Like regardless how much money they got and all the shit they be trying to do now, they both look like it's just some shit you can't wash off you. You know what I mean? I'm not the coolest nigga in the world. Don't try to be. But also I don't try to portray myself as nothing but what the fuck I am. These motherfuckers try to portray themselves as some experts. I'm drunk off one time. They portray themselves as some kind of expert or some kind of this, that, and the third. Like, even when he argues, the little light skinned one, when he argues very valid points, extremely valid points, can't disagree with it, but it's just the way you present it. And I hate to be that nigga. I hate to be, it's not what you said, it's how you said it. It just comes off robotic. It comes off rehearsed. It comes off like it didn't have that natural ebb and flow. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of, they're just some weirdos, right? Again. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like it looks like it's the message and the person are so fucking far away from intermingling. Like it's just like I hear you niggas. All right, and then again, I don't rock with the let's bring some dumb OnlyFans bitches on the show and berate them and troll them. They know they're stupid. You know what I mean? Like they know they're fucking retarded. That's why they're fucking doing the OnlyFans, right? Like they have no other options. Okay, cool. But it's like, why are you giving them a platform? Because it's a reverse thing. It's like what people don't realize is, yeah, a lot of dudes watch these shows and they talk shit and they cap and they look at these dumb bitches and look. But then they turn around. Well, what is her only? What's her link? Let me go check out. And these bitches make money from going on these shows because those same motherfuckers who hating on them, the simps are watching too. Look at these assholes. They're talking bad to these women. Let me go support her. They made her cry. Like it benefits the bitches. Like stop promoting them hoes. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Again, what was it? I'm pretty sure you said some more off the wall shit. But again, like I wouldn't give a fuck. I was talking about old buddy the other day. Right, because I believe Aaron the plumber is the greatest nigga on the internet right now. Like, shit. Matter of fact, I just seen he dropped a video like niggas bringing fighting videos back, like, because he's making it cool to fight again. Like, because we have a whole generation of motherfuckers who don't want to take no L's. They just want to shoot everything up. And I haven't seen the tranny fight thing. I was about to look for it, but I hadn't looked for it. But Aaron the plumber, I fuck with Aaron the plumber. Is he the greatest representation of human society? No. But he's making a cultural impact, and I absolutely have to. The shit he says is fucking hilarious to me, right? And again, it takes a little more than that. But again, he's making motherfuckers fight again. Win, lose, or draw. Get out there, catch your fight. I gotta catch them all like Pokemon. Because niggas nowadays, that's what I think it is. That's why niggas got so many quote unquote ops. It ain't real shit. It's like niggas that you should have just really had a scuffle with, that you should have probably boxed back when you was at a certain age, but niggas too scared to box now for whatever reason and settle their differences. So now, motherfuckers just want to shoot each other up. You know what I mean? They got ops. Like, nigga, go beat that nigga up and go get your ass whooped and go on about your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's really that simple. These motherfuckers rather take a L, shoot a nigga, say shit, you know I got him, go to jail, and get their shit pushed in. Because they can't fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Exactly. That's why I fuck with him. Yeah, he historically he had some. He might not have been the greatest. He said that if he could rechange, he wouldn't do the gang shit. He wouldn't be involved in none of that shit. He went and did his time in jail, but he's in prison, and he took his time and he actually utilized it. And he said that he's like, it's a lot of shit I can speak on now because I went to the prison and I was fucking around with the old heads and they taught me shit or I learned shit. I was around people who taught me shit or now I can speak on, stocks or I can speak on this. I went and got a trade. I went and learned. And he took that and leveraged it and became a better citizen, a slightly better citizen for it. I can respect it, right? Because a lot of niggas, the overwhelming majority, go to prison, come out the same nigga. They don't go learn a trade. They go learn a new drug trade or they learn a new crime. Like they go to criminal college, right? And so he said, you know what? I got shot. I don't want to get shot no more. I don't want to be on that other shit no more. I'm finna go switch it up. And then went on them crazy shows. I was talking to Mel earlier, went on them crazy ass shows. The fucking 20v1. Shaolin fucking fantastic. Man, what's the motherfucking deal, man? What's going on? Man, it's good to fucking see. I was thinking about you the other day, probably about 2 weeks ago. When I was first thinking about getting back in the stream, I was thinking about that old Tennessee nigga. But man, what's the motherfucking deal, man? It's good to see you. But yeah. So it's just like it's a situation, man. Like I commend him. Like, hey, I got a set of principles I stand on, and I'm not gonna back off these for anybody. And if you don't like it, we can fight. I'm not gonna win every fight, but I'm not gonna lose every fight. But I know that I went and I fought for my beliefs, right? So I have more respect for a motherfucker who's gonna fight for what they believe in, win, lose, or draw, than a motherfucker who's gonna talk shit or because they can't handle the fact that there's competition or disagreement or somebody want to kill the competition, right? Like that's the weirdest shit in the world to me. The weirdest thing of all is a motherfucker like, say a dude chick cheating on him or something, right? And the fact that there's competition out there, instead of checking the bitch or getting a new bitch, because they're prevalent, they're out there, there's plenty of them, he wants to go kill the competition. He wants to go shoot the motherfucker that, he wants to go shoot the motherfucker that, may have led his lady astray. But again, that's the issue between you and your lady. That's not an issue between you and that man. Now, I'm not commending and I'm not saying go out and finagle somebody's fiance, right? Or not to go out and finagle somebody's significant other. But again, that's an issue between you and your significant other, and that's something you need to resolve. Kill that bitch. Don't kill that nigga. She made herself available, accessible to her. Because the thing about it is, one, don't kill nobody. But one, if that person was accessible, there's several billion other people on this fucking planet, right? Who's not to say the next motherfucker's not gonna be? It's a lack of something that you have that you're not sustaining, that you're not maintaining. And killing that nigga ain't gonna make her more loyal, right? Fight it. You might have a better chance fighting a nigga to make her love you more, because a bitch will love a motherfucker who'll crash out over her ass. But maybe if you get in a fight and win, don't lose the fight though. You lose the fight, it's a wrap. She gonna look at you like she definitely gonna cheat on you then. Or you go out there, the motherfucker, she already cheating on you. You go try to fight the motherfucker, then you get your shit rocked. It's a wrap. Just break up with her. Just leave her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a situation where she already lost respect for you. Now she done lost, oh, this nigga can't protect me if a situation goes down. Like, so it's maybe don't fight. Just leave a bit. If a broad is putting you in a situation where your life is in danger, right? If she's putting you in a situation where your life is in danger, or there's a threat on your existence, she's not the one for you, bro. um, so it's just it's a dirty game out there. It's a very dirty game, but you either play it or you don't play. You can withdraw. You don't have to play the game, right? You don't have to participate in it, but it's sketchy. Um, but getting back to it, the ratchetness at an all time high, right? And with ratchetness at an all time high and trending higher, do you feel like there's ever going to be a point where things change? Like, 'cause eventually you have to have a breaking. You think that there's a breaking point, and people are like, all right, we got to get this shit in order. But if there's nobody to teach you how to get things in order, there's nobody to teach you or encourage you to do these things. People are just going to do what they know. And right, and the easiest thing in the world is to be ratchet, fight, and wear wigs. Right, like fight the bitch, snatch a wig off, twerk in the club, shit like that, and it's all fun and games. But then I feel like, honestly, so let me explain this. And I guess this was my original premise of Black Man's Burden, because if you look at the thumbnail, it's a guy, not kind of similar to this guy. And he's standing in the club frowning, and instead all the women around him are smiling, laughing, his money being thrown. This is, I don't want to say the perception is that this is most women, but this is the idea that a lot of women have and feel like, I can run through and have all the tomfoolery and all the despicable behavior, right? I can do all the despicable behavior, and then eventually, once I'm tired of the despicable behavior, some man has to accept me for who I am. And if he doesn't accept me, if he doesn't accept my outrageously high body count or all of these things that come with it, then he's problem. He's not tough enough. He's not. Women are the greatest gaslighters, right? Like, women are the greatest gaslighters of all time. Like, I can only imagine how good the tiny hat women are. They have to be like top tier, number one gaslighter. If there's like a gaslight limit, they have to be the best, right? Because tiny hats in their own right, male or female, are great gaslighters. But females add a level to gaslighting that is, it's you have to commend them, because they just it's you can't even be mad about it. You're like, you know what? I get it. I understand. I see why you do what you do. But a woman will blame a man for all of her bad behaviors. They'll blame a man for all of women's overall bad behaviors. And some of these niggas will go out here and believe, well, you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe she's right. Maybe it is our fault. Or you'll have the fake male feminists who will try to, maybe if I just side with them enough, I'll get some pussy. How friendly my way into this. But like, that never works. Like, it'll never work. Like the dude who was saying, well, my mother was the closest thing to God that we'll have on earth. Women give birth. Those wombs are worthless without the man's seed, right? We need each other. It's a one-in-one thing. Those eggs get wasted every month around the same time for about a week if they don't get properly inseminated, right? Women aren't, and even though some women will try to tell you that they can, women aren't out here just popping out babies sexually on their own right, unless they're going to the sperm bank and getting turkey basters. Like, and it's so crazy that it's gotten to the point that we have to have these conversations, that we have to have these arguments. But getting back to it, a woman will blame a man for all of her problems. And if he doesn't accept her with all of her problems and things, he's the problem. Now, people have a choice. If they want to deal with you and your shenanigans and tomfoolery, then so be it. Let them do. But to try to say that there's a problem with them if they don't, right? Because they expect, man, you need to come into this situation healed, but you need to take me as I am. It's a crazy thing. Yeah. Man, I'm saying, look, you want to talk? Whew. Right. I want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise. I had some plans, but I had to take care of some things. I want to go on a cruise. But every time I would like follow these cruise pages, I always see the shenanigans and tomfoolery. It's always look, and y'all can call me prejudiced. Y'all can say I'm biased. Y'all can say whatever, right? Y'all can say whatever. It's not the majority of black men. When you look at when you look at the worst shit you see on when you see it on the internet, when you see it on TV, when you see whatever, it's generally ratchet black women or the limp-wristed individuals, right? Those are the ones that you see. Let me take a minute. That you see doing the most of. Tiny that woman have you thinking of Twilight Zone. Those are the ones doing it, right? I saw a broad. A big burly black woman. And this is not don't be like, oh, Honcho, you're size shape. Look, I'm a big nigga. I like me a big broad. Just don't be too big. Run down the street. Looks like she probably hasn't ran much in her life. Run down the street with a gun while her homegirl's running behind her recording, laughing and giggling about the shit, trying to chase a bitch. Missed, like she shot at the bitch, didn't even come close to hitting the bitch. The bitch bent the corner on her ass, like dipped and ripped. Hit an innocent bystander walking across the street. Clocked him out. Do you think she went to go try to check on that bitch? No, she turned around and strolled away. She used all her energy chasing after the bitch, missed the bitch. Shot one time, killed an innocent bystander, and then just turned around and walked away. Where's that, like, the people say, well, if we just gave women the power. One, you can't give anybody power. Like, you can't give power to anybody, right? Like, that's not how it works. Power is taken. But if we just give women the power, the wars would be over in 2 days. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The women these days don't have the compassion. They don't have the concern. They don't have the motherly instinct. They don't have the nurturing that women in the past did, right? Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, that's what I was saying earlier, too. See, I'm telling you, my mind be all over the place. When I said they stopped making the good model of women around 94, 95, that was the last of the natural ability, right? Anything that came after that, it's downhill. They have their body is synthetic. They look super old. Like that's what I'm saying with the music. The music is synthetic. The people are synthetic. The fucking everything's synthetic. It's all AI. But yeah, 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 and that's true. Absolutely, Rob. I agree with you 100%. You said the last 8 years have been a hostile, passive aggressive takeover. But the thing about it is, I got a question. We do quick polls in here. 0 for no, 1 for yes. And this is for everybody, even if you don't engage in it. But this is still for men and women, married, single, straight, limp wristed, whatever. 0 for increase, 1 for decrease. What has the power of the pussy done in the last 20 years? Do you think the power of the pussy has increased or the power of the pussy has decreased in the last 20 years? The 2000s, let's just say the 2000s. Y'all, and while y'all drop your little 0 or 1 in there, neutral, okay. You say it's increased, Ms. Bell? What I say? What I said? 0. What I say? 1 increase. I forgot what I said. Was it 1 decreased or 0? Like I forgot what I said. I'm trying to drink my damn China soup. Okay. One is decreased. Okay. Everybody says it's decreased. Okay. I couldn't remember. I guess zero kind of looks like a pussy, so I guess that would be the increase. One looks like a phallus. That would represent the decrease. Um. Right. But here's the thing though. That's the oldest living profession. Pussy's always made money. Pussy's been making money since the cave days. Niggas just used to beat bitches over the head and trade them. But shit, in the old Wild Wild West saloons, shit, I'm sure some bitches was back in Africa doing whatever they call tribal dances, calling it twerking, had niggas mesmerized. This is from God. Yes. Oh my good. Look at how she moves. Oh my God. Must be from the heavens. It can only come from the heavens. Right? Yeah, it's just more access though. You know, what did Pimp C say? Pimping ain't dead, just move to the web. But yeah, I mean, I I'm not opposed to that illusion. I am not opposed to that at all. You know, what did Kevin Gates used to say? I thought it was legal to beat your bitch. I thought it legal. This your hoe. You can't beat that hoe. I think that. Hear me out. I don't believe in abusing women. Right? I don't believe in female abuse. It's not right. Don't beat your bitch. Don't be leaving bruises all on your bitch. Don't be doing all of that. Well, a little check hook every now and then. A little 5-finger recalibration every now and then. Right? Oh, that's what we were talking about the other day. What was the worst sex tape ever put out? And I think it was probably a neck and neck between it was I know TD said Black China. It was Paris was up there and fucking Kim Kardashian was up there. But yeah, you'd be a rich man. Like if you invested in early Kim K, I think if you'd invested in early Kim K from the sex tape to right about when, if you sold shares right when she did that article with the what they call breaking the internet thing with the little wine bottle and it was popping into the little shit on her ass or whatever. Like if you'd have worked right then, if you'd have bought it the sex tape and sold at the wine bottle on the ass or the wine glass on the How many of y'all have seen Bedazzled? Bedazzled is fucking hilarious to me. Spitting glass at your ass. Uh, no, Sexy Red shit was. I felt like I need to go to the doctor and get a shot of penicillin from watching Sexy Red sex tape. Like that shit had me feeling. Ugh. It had me sound like Glorilla. That shit was terrible. Oh, that shit was disgusting. Oh my God, that shit was fucking disgusting. It was. Ugh. I'm mad I even think about it. Like, I believe the women that brag about they shit the most have the worst shit, but it's just all that they have, like to base their merit off of. Like again, different strokes for different folks. There's somebody for everybody. Sexy Red is not an attractive woman, right? Like not at all. Money in the bank, whatever. No, like no. If it came down, oh, I'd rather watch Two Girls, One Cup in its entirety than watch that little 15, 20-second clip of Sexy Red again. Like, no. And I agree with Rob. Rob was saying that the 20% can't overtake the 80%. It can't. Because it was something I commented on earlier, and a dude had reposted the thing about that Charleston White said I bet $5,000 that Blueface and Krishan have to put it politely, a special needs baby. Right? That's not what he said. You know, Charleston White putting the Charleston White twist on it. And people were mad. Oh, this nigga, this whole ass nigga. They were more mad at him saying that it happened than realizing that all he did was observe the behavior that was going on and called it like he saw it. Like, and it did happen. So nobody was mad that it happened. They were mad at Charles White for saying it was going to happen before it happened. Man, no. Y'all can't sell me Sexy Red at all. Like, I honestly, right after I said that, like, I was in my head for a good 14 to 15 seconds. Like, if it was just down bad, who would it be, Glorilla or Sexy Red? It would probably have to be Glow, because with the makeup and shit, she looked like a female. It's just when she got the Smeagol Shamar shit going on, absolutely not. Like, you either fucking you either fucking Smeagol Shamar or Young Thug in a wig. You take your pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And I don't understand. Like, I don't do women like wearing pants? Like, ladies, do you have a preference between dresses and pants? Do you prefer to wear pants or dresses? Like, do dresses not make you feel more effeminate? You know what I'm saying? It makes the Limperous guys feel more effeminate, I guess. Like, I would think it would make the female. Like, don't you got to air out the peach pit sometime? You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for the motherfuckers, like the young niggas coming up, right? Because when you were a young nigga coming up, you had a good opportunity. Like, if you had access, you had a good opportunity to being somebody's first, right? Like, or your first, you know, maybe there be a mutual first. Niggas don't get that anymore. Like, good luck, young nigga. Like, you're the likely, like, I feel like there was a good 50-50 chance, right? It back then. I think that's still low, but like, I think if you had a higher percentage of, you know what I'm saying, being somebody's first. If that's who you was fucking with, and you gotta, you know what I mean? And that being your first being the first, like mutual first. Now, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely for these young niggas to get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for them. I feel terrible for them because now it's encouraged to be a hoe. Now, I said that black women lead the cultural shift with a lot of stuff. Black women lead the cultural shift on the internet. But I don't care what anybody says. White women lead the sexual shift, right? Because if you're around my age, maybe a little older, a little younger, it was shit that you would try to get a black chick to do back in the day, and y'all don't know what she would say. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it to see if anybody knows the exact phrase. Right. That's what women don't get. Women don't understand. Like, that's what I said. The modern women don't understand. Like, femininity, submissiveness is the trait that overpowers all the masculine, all the like, truly a woman, what do they call the divine femininity? And it'd be the ones that talk about divine femininity, not be the most masculine, macho, butch bitches. A truly divine feminine woman can bring down countries, right? Like, but they don't understand that. More women nowadays want to compete with the man. They want to try to take the man. Like, bitch, you don't understand. Like, you could like never have to work. You'd never have to do anything and just get to float around like la 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 la, like being who and what you want to be. But you let some little Ellen looking bitches convince you that you wanted to work, that you wanted to be equal to a man, that you want to do all this other stuff, and you want to catch as many bodies as a man. And again, you know, we talk about the DNA, you know, that women maintain the DNA of the men that they've been with and all these other things that go around. It's science. Don't blame the honcho. It's science, right? But no, the thing is, back in the day, you used to try to get a black chick to perform fellatio, to try to do some other wild shit.
her phrase would be, hell no, you better go find you a white girl. Because white girls was always with the shit. Now it's cool to talk about how much Peter they pipe. That didn't work the way I intended to. But you know what I'm saying? Like all that, you know what I'm saying? It now it's cool. Now it's all it's like, but it used to be a thing. But here's where the white girls flip it. Like the white girls will have a run from like the high school, college time. They're gonna find them some white dude in college and convince him they're gonna do something he ain't never had before and get him to put a ring on it. Right? And they're gonna get their foundation sealed for you say you will not wear pants because the zipper's in a button. There is some. Why is the deception okay? Right? Like, what if niggas? That's a good point too, right? Because women are allowed to deceive, and I guess we're not gonna take no calls. It's almost time to 7 minutes, so it's gonna be wind down time. But what we will do, we will jump in the Discord after this, so we can talk real greasy. I'll make sure to put the Discord link in the thing. Here, give me just a second. But the why is it okay for a woman to deceive? Like if body shame and all this other stuff is supposed to be frowned and looked down upon, why is body deception okay? Why is body deception okay? Like, we can put on the Spanx and we can put on the push-ups and we can put on all this cult classic cage. What's the motherfucking deal? It is good to see. I'm all over the Kevin. I'm drunk off China soup. um, it's like, yeah, we've been rocking it, and it is good to see you. I'm definitely, man. Y'all don't understand. Like I be saying, like when I have my little hiatuses and I be going away, just to see y'all pop back in. Y'all don't understand what that really means. I don't want to be all sippy, but just bring a tear to my like it. What was it? The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. God damn it, Miss Meat. I don't want to talk. You were supposed to be on the phone last night. We were supposed to be talking shit. You'd have missed the whole stream, Miss Meat, because I made this stream just to beef with your ass, and you ain't even show up. But like they say, the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. That's how I be feeling when I don't see y'all in a while, and then y'all pop back in here. It makes me feel good. I'm glad. It's like to know that y'all are all right, to know that things are kosher, like that makes me feel a particular type of way. So I'm definitely glad to see y'all. Everybody except for Miss Meat. Oh, under influence, that's the best time to call in. But it's all good. Um, but like I said, tomorrow probably not a stream. I'm not 100%, but I might be tempted, but probably not tomorrow. I'll probably take off tomorrow and probably rock. Probably rock. Probably rock Sunday. It's gonna be tomorrow Sunday. One of those days is gonna be an off day. Um, until I get back, fully on schedule. I gotta make some content for the sauce. Definitely starting next week. But 114 minutes is not the whole stream. It's not. It's 5 minutes away, 6 minutes away from the whole stream. But y'all talking about body deception. Like, I think body deception should be illegal. Right? I think BBL should be illegal. I think all kind of augmentation should be illegal. Right? Like for niggas too. Niggas out of here. Hey, y'all know I don't be in the loop. What's the deal with everybody uh hating on the little swole nigga? Right? And I'm sure that he's taking some type of injections or something. I don't think. Well, one, he's a really short guy. Short niggas can get swole way easier. I remember being in high school. And this nigga told me, tall guys, you guys get strong. You guys get bigger. I felt like, how? We have a much longer range of motion to push these weights to try to get you like yeah, niggas wearing man. Look, don't get me started on the man shit, like the man units. We finna have that barber conversation all the way over again. Like, I wanted to give that a whole next week sometime. We're gonna have the whole bar. There's gonna be a whole night about beefing with barbers and hairstylists. Like, it's gonna be a whole night. Yeah, but I used to have a partner who used to have small feet. He used to wear girl shoes, and that was a whole weird thing. Um, but like he's like 5'5", right? So like I guess the camera angles he uses, I guess he always like a low camera, made him look like he was bigger than what he was. I was saving it because we about to get ready to wrap it up. So it's like the next 3 minutes. I'm trying to keep it to the 2 hour deal. But see, look at this nigga TD coming in. Look, let me put the Discord. Hey, look, everybody, after this, like 2 or 3 minutes before the call, I'm gonna put the Discord link in here. Everybody fall into the voice chat. But if it's Friday, let's have us a good old Friday conversation. Let's have a good old den chop up like we used to. You know what I'm saying? Get on some putt putt or something. I can whoop y'all niggas on some putt putt. Because I think that some of the conversations are better when more people can kind of chime in. I think it helps things flow. Because y'all know I just be up here talking shit. And I'm gonna put the link in here right now. Let me see. Give me like 32 seconds. And yeah, let's do that. And let's just have a good old time in the voice chat. Let's chop it up, man. It's been a while. Well, it's ain't been a while. We actually had a couple of good. I didn't get in there last night, but we've had a couple of good voice chats this week. We was in there at 2:30 in the morning the other night, having a crazy ass con. Sutter Home ain't in here. Where old Sutter Home at? She ain't in this motherfucker. She ain't. I don't think we've seen her since the other night. Drunk ass. Let me see. Bow. No, that ain't. What the fuck? I hate when they shit say copied and then they don't copy. Probably not. Copy. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna do, man. Cause it's about that time. I can't see about 2 minutes. So first and foremost, I want to thank y'all for showing up this evening, right? And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I think people like if let me say my thing real quick. What I was saying about why there should be no augmentation. I think if people just start accepting one or two things, that hey, you are who you are, and it is what it is. People wouldn't have these weird standards about shit, or people it like the water would rise to its level or whatever you want to call it. So, because you got a lot of motherfuckers who do all this augmenting shit, and then they feel like they're superior and they're better than like, no, that baby's still gonna be ugly as a fuck as your original DNA, right? And then I think people's egos wouldn't be overly inflated like the problems we have now, or you're gonna bust your ass to be the best version of yourself, and that work ethic, that confidence, it wouldn't be false confidence. It wouldn't be that false bravado. It wouldn't be all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was just talking about we was just about to get back on the talking about them damn barbers again with the when he's talking about the man units. But it's 11 on the dot. Y'all know the rules. That's the link to the Discord. Meet me in the voice chat. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm already.
It's too much sauce.
So how about that? Eat that shit. And I appreciate y'all, man. I do. I thank y'all. It's been about a solid week or so. I don't know when I started back last week, like Wednesday or Thursday. Um, it's great, right? And matter of fact, we were having a conversation. We were talking about men having a high body count versus women having a high body count, and we were actually having a very good conversation. I want to jump on that. I have some things I want to spill on that while we in that thing. Yeah, hit that like button if y'all ain't hit that like button. I'll be forgetting about that shit. I don't go to the barbershop. I told you, barbershop be messier than the damn salons nowadays. I'd rather have I find a stylist. Look, I'd rather pay extra for a stylist who will travel to me, so I ain't got to hear like all the extra rigmarole in the shop. And then I be feeling like them broads be looking at nigga. You come in looking rough. They look at this nappy head ass nigga. Then the broad get you right, get you all tightened up. You walking at them hoes, be looking at this nigga. You think you fly now? You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Each and every one of y'all. The fact that y'all took the time to come and rock tonight. Even some of y'all that been sitting in the chat in silence. I know some of y'all in there. I ain't gonna call nobody out, but it is what it is. I appreciate y'all for tuning in as well. Hey man, if nobody tells you they love you, Honcho love you again. But you got to get the fuck about the den. Y'all ain't got to go home. I'm telling y'all, come slide in the voice chat. The link is right there. And let's have a good conversation. Let's have a good Friday night, man. If you ain't doing nothing, come in here. Let's chop it up. I'm gonna go make me a nice little adult beverage, and we can get in the Discord and let's have a conversation like the good old days. I see a couple of y'all already in there. With that being said, I'm chugging up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Tell a friend about the den. Right? Get your ass up out of here. Right? Meet me in the voice chat, Discord. ASAP. Go. Like now. Like right now.